Good one. And D Glove, man, yeah, I think that's a great idea. Write it out, man. And if you need help with any structure, any of that stuff, don't hesitate to reach out. I've been through the process, my brother. So, yeah, man, we can consolidate decades into days by just utilizing this line, right, for the people that have done things before us. Because if we can ask for the help, it can definitely shorten the process. So I've been loving the conversation this morning, especially how this line has impacted your life in a positive way. And I definitely can speak to how it's affected my life in a positive way for sure. Because, just remember it, clear as day, meeting BK down in Atlanta at the 360 Man Conference, and just from the jump, just having that connection. And then from there, just getting introduced to this line and being around these people and meeting some of y'all, and when I didn't even know who you were yet in real life at the conference. And just throughout these couple years, the connections that I've been able to make with some of the brothers. And just last year at the retreat, so 2 years ago, not 24 but 23, in a sense, being around you guys, it gave me validation that I needed, in a sense, to see myself the way God really sees me, right? And help give me that confidence. Because being around y'all and you seeing something in me, it was like things had come full circle from back when I was a kid and getting bullied. Because it was like you guys were, in a sense, in my eyes, like people I would get bullied or picked on and beat up by. But now being in the same, age group and whatnot and things like that, getting that from you guys at the retreat, it was just everything for me. And then even on Saturday, it was dope getting to connect with Nate down here in Mays Landing, or Atlantic City rather, and just seeing what he was able to put on, and just getting to know him and having conversations with him, and seeing the team of people that he has around him, and the people that he knows that are Atlantic City that are connected with him. And it's cool, because I know that is going to lead to us building. And I've never had anybody that's within 30 minutes of me, 40 minutes of me, connected to all these dope people that are working on building something, and all being led by God, and it's powerful over here. And I'm honored and blessed every day to be a part of it. And I know I'm, strayed away a bit at times, but that was because I came on here with something, and I got challenged for it, and I felt a certain way about it. But in hindsight, like, you guys were right the whole time, you know what I mean, about this situation. And now, like, I'm still friends with that person. It's not as deep as it was, but it's like I was able to, like, just sitting with that, the advice that I received from some of you guys, or some of the comments that y'all said, sitting with it just helped me, I guess, process it better. And then we've been able to, work things out. So the friendship is cool where it is, you know what I mean? It's not, there's no, in a sense, like, pressure to it, whatever. So I'm just glad that I didn't let that allow me not to come back to the line. Because, man, ever since I have too, it's awesome because me being high ground crew and definitely have the flight attendant in me as well, about 60 flight attendant, but little heavier towards the ground crew ATC side. So my energy is, you know, sometimes it's even keel. I'm cool, calm, and collected. So I need the energy of an Ethan or a Tone and a D Glover to help recharge me because opposites attract too, even if, friendships and all that and the brotherhood like we have here. And it's good that we can plug into people that are different than us or, because they're the ones that can help us grow because they're the people that can help see our blind spots or they can help bring out, that energy that sometimes that's in us, but sometimes it can lay dormant at times. But we need a battery like Tone. We need batteries like Ethan. I know for myself, I do, to help charge me up and give me that energy at times. And just to remind me that, I have it within me. And the reason that I have it within me is because was created in God's image. And it's always good to have that reminder. And, when we get on this line, like we are 20 plus people, 30 plus at times, you know, they say God's there when there's only two or three. So just getting on here and imagine just all the places and people that he's touching and speaking through and moving through. So just thinking about that, it's just this line is something that I never knew that I needed. And I'm so grateful that I have it because I've never had a safe place where I can just be who I am around a bunch of men and not worry about being judged. And if I am, it's whatever. I am who I am. You're going to take it or leave it. And, and that's that. But it's just special here, man. And I'm just so grateful for it. And just, if there's some brothers here that are, don't tap in as often or, question why you're here, just know you're here for a reason. If you've been here for a week or if you've been here for 20 years, we're all here together for a reason, building. And I know we've been talking about, utilizing this space, right? And being able to network with each other. Because I even remember at the retreat 2 years ago too, like talking about how people wanted it to be like a fraternity in a sense. And I never really knew what a fraternity was until it was like explained to me there, where it's like shouldn't have to go outside of here to get things done. Like if somebody needs video production, we know we can go ask Korshan or social media, or if we need leadership stuff with, we can go to Ty or we can go to Jakuta for things. So it's just really leaning in on the brothers here that that could help you because I know I like to help people and it feels good helping people, and we just got to know that it's okay to ask and it doesn't make us less of a man to ask for help. So I encourage y'all to, if you need some help from anything, this is the place to go for it. So just thank you, BK, for having this line and having this space, and just thank you, brothers, for being who you are. And yeah, I just leave you with that. So BK, I appreciate it, man. This has been a great conversation this morning. Yeah. So here I would say the difference is one, the communication of the leadership is strong here, you know, like just having knowing every day when you call at 6:30, this is how things are going to run. Conversations might go different directions, but it's just that consistency of knowing that this is going to happen here on a daily basis. It's reassuring, you know. And then just the authenticity over here. Like sure, the other places I was involved with, definitely you had to be authentic over there too, but it was, I don't know, it as things went the direction they did, it felt less authentic and less like here I feel like people actually care about me. Like people will check in on me, even with the leadership, like yourself, Jakuda. Um, and I know if I ever had a question about anything, I wouldn't feel a certain way reaching out to either one of you because you make it a safe, comfortable space to do that. And I think that's huge. And I would say that's definitely um, the one of the biggest differences I would say over here. It's just you know like Carl says, and like grounds crew now it's moving past potential, but he always says welcome home, and over here feels like a space that feels like home as well. Nah, bro, don't worry, man. I ain't going nowhere, man. I can shoot. Nah, no, sir. That's a Saturday thing. That's a Thursday and Saturday over there. That community and just you know, just being around this stuff and seeing different leaderships and seeing how things are structured from the inside out. It's just it's dope being a part of this over here because it's so organic over here, I feel. So yeah, man. Dave, I ain't going nowhere, my brother. And I'm proud of you too, man. I just wanted to say, Dave, like just listening to you today and hearing you articulate what you were speaking earlier, man. I just see your growth, bro, and I'm mad proud of you.